Hey, this is Mark Simon, and I've got a great little trick for you guys on how to simulate 3D in the Storyboard Pro software. Now look, Storyboard Pro, you can actually import 3D items and draw on different planes to make real 3D, but that can take a lot of time. I've got a fun little trick on a way that you can make a sequence 3D or look 3D in just a few seconds. So, all right, so check this out. So what we're going to do is we're going to be as if we're going to be moving the camera around a corner, like a corner of a wall, okay? All right, so we're going to start on a layer I made here called left wall, and I'm going to draw a straight line, and then I'm going to draw a perspective piece of the wall here. All right, so let's just put a little detail in it. And we'll do a little, like there's a sign written on it, warning. Okay, now I'm going to go over here to another layer called right wall. Notice that grayed out when I select another layer. That's because I have my light table turned on over here. And that helps make sure I'm always drawing the right area. All right, so on the right wall, so the trick here, one of the tricks, is your vertical line needs to match up where they're connected, okay? Now we're looking more at this one, so less of a perspective on it. And we'll put a little window in down here with a sill on it. Look, you can see through it a little bit here. All right. All right, so let's put a few signs of bricks in here just to break it up, give it kind of that cool, fun look. All right. And let's see, let's have a little spout sticking out that wall. In fact, one of the things I think would be kind of fun is let's have this, let's hang a lamp. Okay, so we got a little lamp hanging off of this black bar right there. Okay, so now we've got our two walls. So now we're going to do, we can do a camera move, but before we do the camera move, we're going to do two layer moves. So let's go back to our left wall. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use our frame transform. So I'm going to go to first frame transform. Now this little bullseye here, that's where everything either rotates or stretches from. So I'm going to put that directly on, centered on that line. And now notice I can stretch it and that wall stays exactly where it needs to be. So I'm going to keep that narrow. And then I'm going to go to last frame or end frame transform. I'm going to make it a lot wider. Okay? So now as I scroll, stretching, you probably see what's going to happen here. So let's go over to the right wall. First frame transform. I'm going to grab that rotation point, pivot point they call it. Put that right on the line again. In first frame transform, we're going to keep that nice and wide. Last frame transform, I'm going to make that narrow so that it looks like a 90-degree angle between those two. Now, as I scrub on the timeline, look at that. Isn't that cool? See, I already drew a character. So if I've got a character that's walking by, that just emphasizes it even more. And then I can even come in and I can zoom out just a bit here so I can see a little bit more, add some keyframes there. So last frame, green is first frame. So now I've got a camera move, character walking, and it looks like we're going around a corner. It looks absolutely 3D. It's really fast, especially when you have an overlap like that lamp there. Really helps emphasize everything. So if you need to do a simulated 3D of moving around a corner for something in your boards, do something like this. It's super fast, super fun. Now look, if you want to know more about all the great hidden details and how to make the most use of Storyboard Pro, make sure you check out my course on lynda.com. Just go to lynda.com/Mark Simon. Have fun, keep on boarding.